Guys, Tim Wilson UK here, and welcome back to the Golf Club and this week's tournament on the Challenge Circuit A Tour. And this week we are playing the Fong Foods Classic at Olafsen Skerries. So that's a really strange name and looks like it is a coastal course from what's on the screen there. Um, I did have a quick look at the scores thus far on the leaderboard, and I have to be honest with you, they are not very low. So that either suggests that people are not playing particularly well this week, but more likely that the course is playing harder. So I'm going to have my wits about me. I think the lowest score so far that's been posted is 8 under par, and it goes all the way down to 1 under par. But there is only a handful of people that have played so far, so who knows? It may be playing difficult, it may be that people aren't playing particularly well, but let's dive straight into this round and let's see what we can post. I'll be thankful for anything after last week, because I got a demotion strike last week for not playing incredibly well. I'm not entirely sure whether I've played this course yet, so we have got a fair amount of wind. Um, yeah, I don't think I've played this course, but I could stand corrected. Let's move that over a little. I'm not going to be able to take on those bunkers, but I do want to try and hug the left-hand side of the fairway and not run out of the fairway. I don't think I'm going to have enough on it to run out of the fairway. Now, I'd like to say a big shout out to a couple of people that have mentioned to me that when I'm playing the shorter shots, the approach shots into the green, like this one where I have the shorter irons, when the wind is blowing left to right and vice versa, that I am allowing too much for the wind. Now, I have been playing the same way for years and years now, and it's going to be really difficult to try and break the habit of a lifetime, but I'm certainly going to do my best to try that. This obviously doesn't come into effect on this shot because we have a wind blowing from behind. Let's see what we can do. So we've got 166 yards here. Let's drop this down even more because this wind is really going to blow this ball. 97%. It may not be as bad as I think. It's not quite going to hold the green, I don't think. No, it's not. It didn't roll into the rough, so that's okay. That's the way to start a round. I was only saying on the last round that I have a sort of chip in one every 5 rounds, and now I get one back to back. Doesn't look like anybody else has played this from my friends list, so let's dive straight into hole number 2. That's a good start. That's a very good start. This reminds me of Whistling Straits, this coastal sort of course with a lot of undulation. So we've got the wind blowing from behind, 10 mile an hour again, 167, it's 169. I'm going to drop that down to 158 because that wind will definitely blow that ball up. I need to make sure I get 100% on this one, which I have done. That should stop on the green. Looks like it's going to. They look fairly firm. 179, so they're not the quickest of greens, but they're not far off. 184, was it 184? 187 being the quickest, so they're not a million miles away, but it's slower nonetheless. Slightly uphill. Let's just get this near the hole. That'll do. One under through 2 holes. Right. So we've got a 30 mile an hour wind. I'm going to put that right on that bunker because I think this is going to blow all the way back into the fairway. I don't think we'll run out of fairway here. Got 98% anyway, so definitely not going to run out of fairway. It's 538 yards, so if we get a good roll here, it's going to be about 250 to the flag, 264. So we're probably not going to get there. But let's go for it anyway. I need the wind to bring that back in, otherwise I am in trouble. I'm in trouble. Damn it, I'm in the drink. Oh, and it's put me back where I was. Right, the ball's below my feet. I'm going to go for it again because I think... Okay, that wind is definitely bringing that back into play. And that's in the bunker now. So we are 100% going to be dropping a shot here. So that was for par. And that didn't drop. So that is for double bogey. So from 1 under to 1 over. And that's what happens, ladies and gentlemen, when you try and take on a par 5 unnecessarily. Double bogey. Great. Alright, now I can see why people are really struggling with the scores on this one, because the wind is blowing like crazy and the fairways are dead skinny, so it is giving people an absolute headache, and I can fully understand why. We should only have a short shot into this green. I need to try and bring this straight back. So 75 yards. It's a pitch shot, so there's not going to be an awful lot of help with the wind, but there will be some. Bite. Okay, so that didn't bite again. Nine feet, 2 inches down, and we're back to level par. So level par through 4. So 2 birdies, a double bogey, and a par. What a mixed bag. Alright, let's dive straight into the next hole. Look at this, where are we going here? Okay, I can take on a bit more of this. There is a slight change in the elevation here. Let's see if we can get up there. Yeah, we got up there, took on a bit of the corner, 267, that's okay. Flags up there. So ball is way below my feet. 188, 185, 189 into the wind. This is a tough course. I can see why people have struggled. I need that to hit the bank and stop. It's not going to. A little long, not too much long, but it was long nonetheless. 7 yards. Too strong, and this is going to be another tough putt, so potentially we've got another drop shot here. Oh, another drop shot. Wow. Double bogey and a bogey in 5 holes. Ooh. Now I know why people haven't been scoring very well, because this is a beast. So 184 less 4, 180 yards. With a huge amount of wind, but I have been overcompensating, so I'm going to leave it there. And that looks like... Oh, I didn't quite give enough. But I'm going to have an uphill putt now by the looks of it. Yeah, 2 inches uphill. It's moving right to left, left to right, right to left. So let's just hit it straight here. A little bit left, I think. Uphill. Now it should start moving to the left. Didn't quite get in. I moved it just a little to the left, not quite enough. That's a par, it's not a bogey. I think my aim is going to be just to finish under par in this round because it is really, really tricky. Let's move that over and hopefully the wind blows this back into the fairway. Got a nice 100% strike. And it's going to hold the fairway. Yes, it is. 290 yards. Still going to have a fair whack to get there. 273. Not getting there with this shot because it looks like it's uphill when it gets there as well. So let's just make sure we get this in the short stuff. That's coming nicely back again. It is on the green. It is, it is, it is. And it's staying on the green as well. So this is a long way away, mind. And it's still rolling. This is like a roller coaster, this green. It's gone about 3 different directions. So we've got 57 feet. It's 2 inches uphill. So right to left, left to right, right to right, right to left, right to left. Wow, this is going to be difficult to even get close. Now it should start moving the other way. It needs to stop now though, that's the problem. Because that's going to leave me that for birdie. Put it on the left edge. 5 feet. That's in, we're back to level par. So yeah, I think my aim for this is just to finish under par, but look at this for a scorecard. I've only played 7 holes and it's eventful to say the least. Alright, so we have 415 yards. I don't think we can reach that. No, we're not going to reach that. And that's why it's put us over here. It's a good strike. Or is it? Oh no, it didn't go through the rough. That's going to be horrible now. Because that's going to be almost impossible to get there. Because that is not going to be long enough. Mind you, it came out nicely. But I don't think it's going to be good enough, and it's going to end up in the bunker. It rolled in, so hopefully that's my only saving grace here. 17 yards. Don't roll back. Need to try and keep myself together here because this is a tough course. Whew! That was a good up and down for a save there. Still even. The wind is brutal. I've only seen it drop below double figures once or twice. And then it's only gone sort of 8 or 9. I don't think it's dropped down. I don't think I've seen it at 7. Well, that's only 259 with a driver. 217 still to the flag. Downhill. Ball was below my feet there. And the wind's blowing to the right. Should come around, but it's not going to hold the green. Distance was bob on actually, so I'm pleased with that. Now let's have a look at this, because I want to see if this is uphill, because I want to try, and I don't try these enough. It is uphill. Okay, I'm going to try something I don't normally do, and that is a chip shot. It's uphill. 4 yards of carry. Let's see what we get in the way of roll. Let's put a little bit of spin on it. And it barely got anywhere. That could have been a lot closer than that. 5 feet. It's in for par. Alright, so we're level par through 9 holes. Probably sitting at the bottom of the leaderboard at the moment. Right, so that should go round the corner if the wind catches it. I need to make sure it stays in the fairway though. Okay, the wind's starting to blow it now. Don't want it to blow through the fairway though. Needs to slow down and catch the bank, which it has done. Wicked. 152, ball's above my feet, so it's going to shoot off to the left. 152, 149, 147 with the wind. Ooh, that didn't move off to the left. It's okay though, it's okay. That's slowing up nicely. Stop there, I could do with a birdie here. That still rolled on a hell of a long way. Which way is this going? I want to put that on the left edge. Get up. Get in. Oh no! Another par. I could do with a couple of birdies. Alright. Eventually I have the wind behind me. Get over the rise, which it has done, and now it should roll down to the right. Mind you, it's a long par 5, 300 yards to go. This isn't going to get anywhere near the green. I don't want to run out of fairway here, so I'm going to play smart. That should give me a fairly short shot into this green, so hopefully I can pick up a birdie. I say hopefully. Now we've got a pitch shot here. There is some wind. I'm going to allow for it. I'm going to take some off of this because they have been long of late. Let's see where we go here. It's 100%. The wind has blown it. It is looking good. That I'm pleased with. If I can just get this in, I'm back under par. For the first time in a long time. Now I need to just play a little smart here and try and keep it there. That's 197 plus 5 is 202. Got a little wind, but it's also from behind, so I'm going to take this a little off this. Hopefully the wind pushes this up to the green. Otherwise I could be in the bunker. I'm not. I'm on the green. It needs to check up nicely now. And that's going to be about 5 or 6 feet for another birdie. It's going to swing late at the end. 6 feet. Swing. Swing! Yes! Just grabbed it. I don't think I was going to get that. 2 under par. Where are we going now? 328. Ooh, look at this hole. This is interesting. This is very interesting. Ooh, how much of this tree do we take on? Okay, so that shot had some oomph taken off of it by that tree, but it's not the end of the world. We've got 83 yards here. The wind blowing across, it's 95 yards with this club. Ba, 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 ba. I think I need to... I think we're going to try this. Get over the slope, get over the slope, get over the slope. Now stop. I am dead pleased with that, because this could be another birdie. 3 under par. Back 9 definitely better than the front. I don't know, have I dropped a shot on the back? No, not yet. Touch wood. Let's see if we can keep it that way. What have we got now? Into the wind again. Let's aim up towards this bunker. When it lands, it should bounce to the right. I say should. I say should. No! Ooh, that was close. I thought I was going to end up in bother there. I am in bother. I am in a lot of bother, because look at the yardage. Look at the distance I can get with this club. Hardly anywhere. That was just getting it back in play. The rough on this course is brutal. Now I'm going to have... I'm going to play a pitch shot here. 78 yards. Ball's below my feet. It's got to be the right club. Ooh, it could be a tricky par putt. I spoke too soon, I think. No, we're in. That's a par. Ooh, that was a lucky, lucky shot. This is definitely a course where you have to hit the the fairways. Sorry, I couldn't get my words out there. I was too busy looking at the yardage on this shot. 187 less 6 is 181 with the wind. Is that uphill there though? Yes. Okay, let's go. Taken 170. I'm hoping the wind is just going to really push this up towards the hole. Now I need it to roll up that hill, which is not going to do, but it's okay. It's going to leave me an uphill putt. "19 feet, 9 inches uphill." It's okay. That's okay. It's a par. I needed an extra bit of welly. It was perfectly online. It just wasn't quite long enough to get up that slope. Right, 3 under par. It's going along okay now. Can we get up there? That's a tricky one, that is, because that looks to me like it's uphill, and if you don't quite get there, I've got to go for it though. I have to go for it. Whew, made it. At least I know I can make it now, so for future rounds. This is a tricky shot, so this is... We've got some wind, so let's allow for that. 198 is 199. I'm going to play this club because I think the 207 club has a little less control. That wind is starting to bring that in nicely. I'd rather be short than long because we've got a fair amount of green to play with. This is rolling up nicely. Could have done with a little more, but that's okay. Alright, so this is a tough putt because it looks... Let's play this here. 20 feet. Oh, that was so close. Two holes to play. I could do with one more birdie and I think I'd be pleased. Let's move this over here. Wind is smack bang in my face now. That's going fairly straight, which is okay. Should check up fairly quickly because of the uphill fairway. 131. 134 with the wind. Okay, I just need it to get there. Get there. Get there. That's okay, it's going to give me an opportunity at a birdie, that is. It's going to swing at the end, 9 feet. Swing. No, it didn't move at all. One hole to play. Where is that? Tricky. I think we can get there. I think we can get there. It's 100%. I think we can get there. We can get there. Beautiful. Beautiful. Cuts the angle right off now. So, 262. Still don't think we're going to have enough welly to get to the green. However, we should be able to get into the fairway. Oh, that needs to start moving. That needs to start moving. And it did make it onto the green. Is it going to hold though? It is. So, we have an eagle putt from an absolute mile away. And I'm going to hit this dead straight because it moves in both directions. We have 44 feet. And I just want to get this close. And it needs to stop now. I don't want to leave myself more than 3 or 4 feet for birdie. And that's a birdie on the last to give me 4 under par. 4 under par. I'll take that. That is, I can see why the course is playing. I mean, look at that. That just gives you an idea. That's out of everybody globally. I'm only just outside the top 10, so it is playing really, really tough. So I'm pleased with -4. I'm not sure where it's going to put me in my particular group, Challenge Circuit A, but yeah, pleased with that. I'll be back for round number 2, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to hit the like button. Feel free to leave any comments and or suggestions, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel as yet and you'd like to see more videos like this, then hit that subscribe button. Let's have a quick look at the comments, because I see some comments have come in whilst I've been playing. Oops, don't want to do that. Any idea what a demotion strike is? Yeah, so a demotion strike is if you finish within the bottom section of your group. So you get promotions and you get demotions. So when you get 3 strikes, you get demoted to the circuit below. So I'm in Challenge Circuit A at the moment. I will get demoted to Challenge Circuit B if I get 3 strikes. Yeah, I mean, I got the first one last week. I didn't play very well. I assume 3 strikes and you're demoted. Yeah, that's right. Also, any idea when you return to real course reviews? I really do need to do that. I'm just finding the time to do it all at the moment, and plus I've just received my new drone today, so I'm going to be starting to do some videos with that. So I'm probably going to end up with less time, but I'd like to get back to it because I do thoroughly enjoy it. Again, though, the wins are silly again. I don't think half of your scores are caused by yourself miscalculating. I don't think half of your scores are caused. Yeah, I mean, I do tend to overcompensate for the wind when it's blowing left to right, but that being said, I did tend to do a little bit better in practice rounds that I played over the weekend. And if you do not attack the course, will bite due to its length. Yeah, I mean, it's really, really difficult, and you have to have confidence when you're playing these courses with a really narrow fairways. But I thoroughly enjoyed that. David, thank you very much for your comments again, and thanks for watching, and I will see you guys soon. Take care. Bye bye now.